I'm Carrie Berberette from
Interim Director of Development Services currently. We're going to start with the Pledge of Allegiance, if you will join me, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you very much. Do we have any oral communications?
No, we do not.
Okay. Moving on to the regular agenda, I'm going to ask for a brief presentation for the Spring Theory Pilates minor use permit from Kaipo, please.
Good evening. The item before you is case number multi-007594-2024, the Spring Theory Pilates minor use permit. The applicant is requesting a minor use permit and coastal development permit to establish a new Pilates studio within an existing 1,482 square foot tenant suite located in the North Coast Business Park. The project site is located at 543 Encinitas Boulevard, Unit 100, which is located within the Business Park zone and is surrounded by various commercial and office uses within the existing business park. A minor use permit is required to establish a group exercise use within the business park zone pursuant to Encinitas Municipal Code Section 30.09. The associated coastal development permit is required because the project site is located within the city's coastal overlay zone. The project does not propose an increase in square footage or modifications to the exterior of the existing tenant suite. The applicant held a citizens participation program meeting on January 21st, 2025 at City Hall. 2 members of the public attended the meeting and no comments were received in opposition to the project. A notice of pending action for the project was mailed on February 27th, 2025, and 1 comment was received in support of the project. The project is exempt from environmental review pursuant to sections 15301 of the CEQA guidelines, which exempts operation, repair, maintenance, permitting, leasing, licensing, or minor alteration of existing public and private structures involving negligible or no expansion of existing or former use. The location, size, and design of the proposed project will be compatible with the surrounding uses and adjacent structures. The project is consistent with the general plan, local coastal program, and applicable zoning standards of the business park zone. With that, staff recommends approval of case number multi-007594-2024. And that concludes my presentation. Thank you.
Great, thank you so much. Would the applicant want to say anything?
I want to say thank you to all of you.
You have to, you have to go to the, oh, sorry, I don't know why it's turned, I'm sorry. There you go.
Look at that. So thank you to all of the city planning staff. I'm Heather. I am the applicant and the owner of Spring Theory Pilates. And just in the spirit of participating in city process, I want to say that this approval of my application will allow me to operate my business in Encinitas, to continue to operate, which is the city I live in, and employ local residents, and then also allow our current clientele of residents to experience the high quality Pilates they're used to in an environment where we have so many group experiences. We are like group exercise technically, but we're mostly one-to-one. So it just allows us to keep that intimate relationship and great movement in the city. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, and no comments were received since sending out the public notice, correct?
Just 1, but it was in support.
Support. Okay, great. Thank you so much. I would go ahead. So typically we wait if there's some other things I'd want to look into. This one was really straightforward to me. And so if you want to go ahead and have it routed for signature, I'm good with that. So I'm going to go ahead and approve that item. Excuse me. Item 4A, the Spring Theory Pilates minor use permit. Okay, so that concludes item 4A. Thank you so much. Okay, And so moving on to item 4B, this is Rafati Townhome Edition. And I am going to look to Charlotte for a staff report on that one.
Good evening. The item I have before you is case number multi-006659-2023. The applicant is requesting a coastal development permit and substantial conformance determination for an 851 square foot addition, including 545 square feet on the second floor and 306 square feet on the first floor to an attached single-family residence in the Sea Bluff Village community. The total square footage of the unit, including the addition, will be 2,423 square feet. The coastal development permit is required because the site is located within the Coastal Commission's appeal jurisdiction of the coastal zone and proposes additional floor area greater than 10% of the total square footage of the existing residence. A substantial conformance determination to the previously approved major use permit is required because the site is located within the Sea Bluff Village planned residential development, which was originally approved by San Diego County in 1971. For reference, the permit number is Major Use Permit P71-242. The project site is located at 1829 Parliament Road, which is in the R11 zone. The existing attached single-family residence is surrounded by other existing attached single-family residents of the Sea Bluff Village community. The proposed work includes an addition of 851 square feet, which includes a gym, a new bedroom, a new bathroom, a new entryway, and an enlargement of the existing kitchen. The proposed work will meet all applicable standards of the R11 zone, as well as major use permit P71-242, originally approved by the County of San Diego. The applicant held a citizen participation program meeting on December 11th, 2023. 2 members of the public attended the meeting, and 1 response was received regarding the impact of construction on the neighbors. The applicant explained the duration of the construction and how construction waste would be handled. A notice of pending action for this project was mailed on February 24th, 2025, and no comments were received. This project is exempt from environmental review pursuant to Sections 15301E2 of the California Environmental Quality Act guidelines, which exempts additions to existing structures provided that the addition is 10,000 square feet or less. The location, size, and design of the proposed project will be compatible with the surrounding uses and adjacent structures. The project is consistent with the general plan, local coastal program, applicable zoning standards of the R11 zone, and major use permit P71-242. With that in mind, staff recommends approval of multi-006659-2023 and the associated coastal development permit and substantial conformance determination. This concludes my presentation. Thank you.
Great, thank you so much. And so it looks like there are no members in the audience, so there's no applicant or members of the public, so no comments, public comments. And so I was looking through this, and I was looking for the conditions of approval that reference the prior permit, that those remain in effect still. So thank you so much for putting that one in, and noting that this one, the reason why there's an admin hearing for it is because it's in the Coastal Commission appeal jurisdiction, and that condition is in there. So I am satisfied with this one as well. So we can go ahead and route this one for signature. And I'm going to go ahead and approve this one.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And thank you. Okay. With that, I'm going to go ahead and adjourn the zoning administrative hearing on Tuesday, March 11th, 2025. It is now 5:10 p.m. Thank you.